Alrighty, sorry. Fluff is being fluff. But hi guys, welcome on. Tiffany here from Tiffany Cosplay with a cosplay building stream. There she goes. Oh. She got distracted by her toy for a second. She never plays with her toys, so that was the first. Sorry, Distractor-rude. Distractor-rude. Oh, it makes me so happy. She like never does that. Oh, okay. But anyway, hi everybody. Hi OMG, hi Just Great, and welcome on anybody else that is watching, lurking, or watching later on the Cosplay YouTube. If you missed any of our cosplay building streams here on Twitch, you can always catch them on YouTube. They are normally about like 2 or 3 days behind, just because you can't post over that. So yeah. Oh, thank you OMG for contributing to boosting the stream today. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna turn this down just a wee bit. Oh, I didn't even turn on my notifications today. I should probably do that. Oopsie. I'm a bit distracted on all of my things. Let's do a test. Yee. Yee. Alrighty. I've been this morning playing around with TikTok trying to do some stuff, so it's a little behind on getting our show going today, or like distractor-rude on everything. Is that all I need to do? Maybe. Hi Melpo, welcome on. How are you today? Let's turn this down. Let's see. Just a wee bit. That's a little better. A little better. So yeah, thanks Cliff for also contributing to the boosting of the stream. So yes, hi Cliff, welcome on. So yeah, we did not stream on Friday because I ended up having to go Joann's to get fabric, which they still didn't have the fabric that I needed. So we're going to be settling for fabric. Apparently blue velvet is non-existent right now. And they didn't have it at Hobby Lobby when I went, and then Joann's when I went there, they're like, oh yeah, we haven't had this or the crushed blue velvet in months. So we're settling with something that's gonna be interesting to say the least. Also, we're gonna be doing, I decided, castings. So I used to do actual metalsmithing castings with bronze and silver. So I have that technique, but I don't have castings for like resin castings and things, making silicone molds. So this cosplay, we are going to be doing that. And I started off by doing, you can see on the table, I've got lots of 3D printed parts here. Basically each one has all of the gems separated so I can do a mold of them and do a resin casting. Obviously we're gonna have a lot of cleanup. But it's something I wanted to play around with and kind of see how that goes. So yeah. Conic Magic, thank you for the host as well. Much love. So that's going to be a goal for this costume, as well as I'd like to do the iron on vinyl. So I have some stuff of it that I'm going to try out, but I do have a backup just in case it doesn't work. So there's gonna be a lot of trying, probably
write it down,
and
you look amazing as always, Tiffany Hart.
Iconic Magic, thank you for the resub of 9 months. You congratulations on your Twitch baby. Much love. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of experimenting and probably failing in trying to do things for this, and it's gonna be a lot because I've got the photo shoot scheduled for the 18th, so we've got a lot to do. So yeah, full force. Let me write this down real quick. Okay, voila! Oh, wait. Oh, it says you're a tier 2 now. I'm confused, but okay. In the little notification it was a 1, but you're a 2! Never mind, resub, tier 2, okay, thank you. Alrighty. You clicked the wrong, oh, okay, no worries. But thank you, it's gonna say tier 2 in the scrolly thing, so don't worry, I corrected it. Yes. Painting details, airbrush. Oh, nice. Yes, Joann's is the long drive for me. So for me, we just got a Hobby Lobby about a year ago. It was right before COVID happened. We got a Hobby Lobby. Otherwise, we didn't have fabric at all. Like, we had a quilting store. That was it. So there was no normal fabrics. It was just tons of
Write it down.
patterns. So yeah. Killtag, thank you for the resub of 2 months. Much love. And I will write it down as well using your Twitch Prime. Yes. Cool. Okay, I got it. But yeah, so for me, going to San Antonio, it's at least an hour and 15, but a lot of times because there's construction work on I-10, as well as traffic, depending on what time I go, can go anywhere between an hour and 15 to an hour and 45, just depending on everything. And, it was a nightmare. So, went there, of course, because of COVID, all the restrooms everywhere in San Antonio are closed. So, driving, hour and a half there, no restroom there afterwards. And then, just hunting Joann's to find fabric that would work. It's a nightmare, but I did get some stuff. I'll show y'all it in just a second. But yeah, so doing that, and then on the ride home, I left I think around like 1:30, and I wanted to get lunch. I was like, okay, McDonald's is easy. There's one here. I passed so many. I kid you not, I went to 5 fucking McDonald's. I mean, if you're in the Discord, you might have heard me rant a little. But yeah, the first one I went to was closed off on my side of the road because of construction. Second one, I had missed the turn because the I-10 construction changed where the exit is now. So it was moved. And then the next one, I got off, and on the feeder road next to the highway, the drive-through line had at least 10 to 15 cars, and the line was out onto the feeder road. Didn't do that one. So I looked on my phone, where's the next one? Code, thank you for the new follow. Missed that. So yeah, then the next one, I looked on my phone, and drove to it, and was like, okay, this is weird. It was inside a Walmart. I'm not going inside a Walmart. I wanted to just go home. And then there ended up being a wreck right next to it. So me trying to avoid everything, I had to go into an H-E-B parking lot, which apparently there was only one in and out at that parking lot, which was crazy. So that took about another 30 minutes, and then like the last one I went to was in the middle of nowhere in, I think it's Comfort, or is it, I think it's Comfort where that one is. So I did that one, and it was so bizarre, because it had 20 cop cars everywhere.
13 months. Well, that should be written down somewhere. It sounds important.
Caspian, thank you for the resub of 13 months. Which that But yeah, my notifications are all messed up right now for some reason. They're like all backwards. But yeah, so it was just a bizarre day, but we got all the fabric we needed, so let me write it down. Sorry! Ah. What's up? Okay, I got it. Alright, so that was my rants. I basically did catting all weekend on pieces and 3D printing. I've got stuff on the printer. I think the next one's like another 12-hour print for all of the gems. So let me switch over. Write it down. Discard Fit, thank you for the resub of 21 months. So yes, much love. Y'all are just gonna have me write things down the whole entire stream. We're not gonna stream, we're just gonna write down notifications at this point. Write it down!
Everyone clicking the button.
OMG, thank you also for the resub of 7 months. Much love. Okay, let me finish writing these down. Resub. OMG. Resub. Okay, we got it. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so we already have this. So yeah, if you don't know, our cosplay for this month is Andrea from Aurora Kingdom, which is a game. The plan is, like I said earlier, to do resin castings and do silicone moldings. So I've got a lot of these pieces that we're gonna have to clean up today, and a few other things. But she's got these little snowflake thingies that hang. There's like a brooch here, and then a brooch. This is this thing that's here, and then it's got a little dingly thing with a snowflake at the very bottom. So yeah, and each one of our gems. Write it down. Daniel, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the channel, I think. Yeah. Much love. And I heard you got. Write it down. I heard you missed your or you didn't miss your plane. It landed somewhere different. I hope everything's okay for you. But thank you. Write it down. We're at a level 4 hype train also, by the way. 21 MX. Gift 5 subs. I got it. Write it down. Yeah, it landed in the wrong city. Did they say that, or was it seems weird. Like, what happened? Are you back where you need to be, or did you have to drive? Write it down. I know, but yeah, so all of these pieces are separate. My printer, it's having a little bit of issues with the rest of, I finally figured all the layers on the side, so they're all nice, but the top layer is being, okay, stop focusing on everything. It's not printing correctly, so yeah. That was the first one that was wrong, and now they're slightly better, but it's still, yeah. The honeycomb underneath is not, it's like too hot and sucking down, so I don't know. But I've never done, like I said, the silicone molding, so I'm gonna kind of test it out with doing my normal cleanup for 3D printing stuff, which would fill all of these gaps, and then see, because we're adding pieces to this, if the mold is going to take it off, or what exactly is gonna happen. So, Caspian, thank you for gifting Ches Roz a sub. Okay. Did you specifically make somebody for Mr. Ches? Let me write it down. Gift 1 sub. Also, we're at 67 for our sub points. Let me update that because it's not counting our resubs. So, yes. Thank you guys for your support. I much appreciate it. Let's see. Sub point goal. Change the goal. Because I have to correct it because we're actually at 67. Start. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Now it's updated. Hoopla. Oh, it's a, okay, I didn't know if it was a real person or not. I thought we were just, it was somebody making a little fuzzy Ches, like, person. So cool. Yee. No worries. Evil Ted, thank you for the follow as well. Much love, and I hope you are doing well. Thanks again also for the raid a few weeks ago. So yeah. But here's all the pieces. This piece, oh, so to give you an idea, this one is the brooch that hangs there. Cassian, thank you also for the host. Much love. And then there is this piece at the very bottom, which then holds onto the snowflake here. So I'll have to make a jump ring here. I also have it where I did 2 halves because it's a lot easier to 3D print flat. And then because I'm making a mold, I'm testing it out with this, but glue them together and then see if the mold will kind of pick it up and kind of see what exactly I can do with doing the molds. You've got the necklace piece here, which has tons and tons of tiny little parts. Okay, we just do this. Ta-da! Ba-dum, ba-dum. We're so close to getting a level 5 hype train. We're at 87%. Can we make it? Can we make it? And then I think everybody gets like a little hype train badge or something. Write it down, write it down. Yay, Daniel! 100% complete. Thank you for gifting 2 more subs to the channel. Yay! Write it down, write it down. That is 7. Thank you, Daniel. Hi, Crazy Monster. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Just going over everything I did over the weekend and things that we're gonna have to clean up. I know, so many tiny pieces, so many. Yeah. All of my molding stuff is supposed to come in tonight, in the mail. So I'm gonna do a test one, if it comes in, tonight to kind of see what the hell I'm doing. And if it all works out, we might do a bunch of molds on stream. If it works out. Don't eat them. I mean, they look so delicious. They're like candy. But yeah, these pieces, which go onto the arms or the wrist piece. This piece right here, which goes onto the shoe. It's like the little random shoe piece. What molding stuff am I using? It's 2-part silicone stuff. I don't know the brand offhand. But the silicone stuff, I got a small thing because I wanted to test it out first. And it's this, or for the resin, sorry. So it's clear. I also have the specific dye for putting it in. I didn't get a powder, I got a liquid one, so that way it will look more like gems. She's got, it's kind of hard to see in the image right here, but she's got like a head crown, and each one of, which are technically these pieces, they sit here, and then there's like 5 gems that float off of here. So those are printing right now. And I've got it where the holes here are gonna have clear acrylic rods that'll connect to the gem. And so basically we'll do like lollipops where I'll make a mold of each of the gems and then have the lollipop stick in the center, the acrylic rod. And then I'll make the color that I want because each of them have to be different. Trying it out that way. I want to try not to airbrush paint the gems, but this is all experimental and like in my head, so yeah. But yeah, that's what these are. These were kind of difficult to figure out. But yeah, so this is. E. I'm not using magic to make them float. I mean, you know, I'm about the magic touch of doing them. So yeah, we gotta clean these up today as well. Okay, we're gonna slowly move them all that way. But yeah, some pieces only have 1 printed of them, just because I plan on doing 2. So like the snowflake, making a mold of this, I'll just do 2 castings. So yeah. Nice, you used that resin before. It doesn't exactly come out crystal clear, but should work well for color. Yeah, I'm not doing the for clear, but yeah, we'll see. So it's what was at Hobby Lobby. I try to get, so I know like online there's a bunch of different ones. There's also on Joann's, there's different brands. But for this being such a quick project, I kind of need something that's local in case I need more than this, which I think I will, but it at least will work for now. And our count's already messed up. We're at 70 now. Let me one more time fix this. thank you guys for your support. I very much appreciate it. Reminder that our sub goal, if we hit 150, I will actually wear one of my costumes on stream. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's a wrong date. There we go. Now we are corrected with that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then I wanted to show you the fabrics, and then we'll start getting all this done. I also, when I get bored of sanding, because we know it's gonna take a lot of work, I'm gonna also do. I've got a bunch of stuff for doing EVA foam stuff. So, hey, we got more emotes today since we reached the thing. Cool, cool. Sure, share. But choo choo. What is it? It looks like a possum holding a guitar, maybe? Alright. So, fabrics that I got. Someone mass produced it. I mean, if it all works out, it's something I've always wanted to do, was kind of mass produce some of my props. Of course, I'm gonna have to look into a lot more stuff on that. But if that's the case, then I can actually kind of sell props, where I don't want to do one of a kinds. So it'd be really cool with like my Nuka-Cola gun, the Thirst Sapper, to be like, here you go, because then I can make it a lot cheaper for people. When you're doing a one of a kind, they have to be a lot more expensive. So this will kind of help lower production costs and whatnot. MF Sauce, thank you for the new follow. What's up? Hi Voxy, welcome on. So yeah, so I've got this fabric, and like I said, fabric selections were very interesting. So, if you had slightly more time in the future, there's melt materials in Dallas and sell silicone and resin. Usually ships the same day. Can you post a link for that in Discord, please? So those two, they're different. This one's like a lavender, and this one's like a Easter blue. But the screen kind of makes it a little harder to show. So, yes. Tiff action figure. Oh gosh. But yeah, I was able to get a stretch fabric. I think it's 4-way or is it 2-way? 2-way. The same color as this, just because of sleeves and things. I also got, so I'd like to do iron-on vinyl for the back of the cape. There's got like these decorative gold pieces, but in case shit hits the fan and doesn't work, we've got some gold that'll work. It's the Yaya Han stretch, which I didn't really want a stretch one, but I kind of didn't have any options besides like really, really shiny, like bright gold, sparkly, no. So yeah, that was the fabric for that. And then I said earlier, we don't have, I'll leave that there so y'all can see the colors. I wasn't able to find a blue vinyl. I mean, a blue velvet. So, I'll show you what we are gonna use. And it's a much darker, it's like more of a navy blue, but there was like no just normal blue. Okay. It's really pretty, but I know y'all are gonna be like, what? Because she doesn't have a design like this. So, the only reason we're using this is because the inside is normal blue. So that makes it where I can use it. Yes, it's a lot of fabric. I think it's like 6.5 yards just because the cape is double-sided and I can't use the gold. And I had a coupon for 40% off, which saved me. But yeah, I know, sneaky. So yeah, there's This was the best option that I could find. It was in the kind of like blanket section material, the like I don't know the exact type, but yeah, it's a pure plush is what is it called. So yeah, 94% polyester, 6% spandex. So yeah, but it's actually really pretty. But I lucked out. It was either this or a bright blue that had like it just looked so cheap. Like when you really think of like a costume, the blue just had all these little kind of like swirly, like random, just it looked bad. So this was my option. The color's a little off from down here. Like this side of the image looks good, but then when you actually see the back, it's supposed to be a bright blue. But I think this is a good compromise. You can see like all of the color palettes. And then potentially it's either gonna be this or it's gonna be Black, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Or it's gonna be this iron-on stuff. So yeah, I've never used this before, iron-on vinyl thing. But we'll see. And I think it's, I don't know, I said it was only like 12 by 24 inches. So if it works, I gotta buy quite a bit. If it doesn't work, that's okay, because I have this. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of experimental things to do for this costume, which I'm kind of excited about. So yeah. Hello in chat, I thought you were, oh yeah. No, I did that the other day too. I saw you were on and I was like, am I not following you? And so I went and followed you. Hope you're doing well. Looks like what Harry Potter would wear to a formal event. Maybe? I don't know, it seems a little florally. But maybe. Yeah, so this was I think 6 1/4 yards of this blue, and then everything else is either a yard or 2 yards. I always, specifically from posture check, I can't go any higher. Specifically because all of these were from Joann's, I bought extra because I can't drive all the way down there. It's like a 4-hour trip for me just to go to the fabric store. But if I go to Hobby Lobby is like 2 minutes down the road, and I can be back within 30 minutes. So if I get fabric from Hobby Lobby, I can just get what I need, but for a trip that far...
Hashtag not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Keep up the good work.
No, Evil Ted, thank you for the donation of $25. Much love, I really appreciate it. And I forgot I had that notification still from our sub day. You can buy, well, yeah, but I don't want to buy more. When you buy fabric on Amazon, I go by touch, and a lot of times the fabric that I need doesn't have, like on Amazon, it's not the exact type, and it's more difficult. So, Ruru, welcome on, how are you? Let me write it down. And for all of the subs, resubs, donations, all of that, y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Support local cloth stores. I mean, I don't know if Hobby Lobby is considered a local fabric store, but I know there's a lot of people that refuse to use Hobby Lobby. But when you're in the middle of nowhere, you take what you can get. So yeah, and I was like looking at wigs too. And all wig places have like no long wigs that are long, so I had to go to like a really backup one that I'm gonna have to kind of make it work. So oh yeah, the iron-on vinyl I'll get on Amazon, Jason. But yes, you're correct on that. But yeah, that's why I got this, because it's at Hobby Lobby, to try it, and if it works then I'll use it. If not, I've got the backup fabric. And for fabric, for me, I make a costume every month, so it doesn't really matter because it's going to get used at one point. Like, I haven't been to Joann's in probably about 8 months, because I just use whatever fabric and materials I have at home. So, okay, so let's actually start making things. So yeah. Okay. I need to see. We're gonna do some pliers. I need to get my glasses. Awful thing about cleaning up 3D prints with all of your support structure, always wear safety glasses, so that way, you know, when you break it off and it flies in the air, you don't get it in your eye. And clean the dust off of it. Do I have a Cricut? I do have a Cricut. I've used it like once or twice, and I know there's a whole issue with Cricut right now, where they were gonna go to subscriber only and stuff like that, but I haven't used it too much. I wanted to use it on EVA foam. It kind of worked, but it had a lot more difficulty. But yeah, for the pieces, I already have each of them. They should fit on one page each if it works. So. What's wrong with there was just a lot of stuff about Hobby Lobby and like, I think it's more of like the religious side for them. I don't know exactly offhand, but I just know in the cosplay world there's tons of people that are against it, but it's what I have, so I don't know. Support I know. Takes into Iron Tip again. This weekend assembled a new Game Boy with nice. It works really well for the fun. Okay. Yeah. Let's start cleaning. So yeah, with this piece there's a circle gem that goes in here, and then there's the 5 or 6 really large gems that come off. They go at a slight 45, so they're not straight, and I think the largest one is like that big. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of research for me. But yeah. Luckily, the prints have been coming out slightly okay. Want to support? Yeah, so with this print, so your prints go up and down, and it doesn't just print things where they float like this. So if I was to do it this way, so if the bed's right here, there would be a lot of support structure. Where if I do it this way, there's less support structure. So that's kind of how I do my printing. And you also, when printing, want to have your, you want to have as much of your actual piece touching the bed of the surface so it sticks. Otherwise it'll come off and not print. So like if I was to print it like this, straight up and down, it would only touch on the very tip, and 97% it would just fall over and not print. Yeah. This is all just the support structure. But for the most part, all of this was really simple CAD. Nothing too tedious. There's a lot of offsetting, because each of these pieces, if you print it exactly to the same shape, it won't fit. Just because your prints, they do a little bit of a gummy bear out. So you have to do, I do a 0.02 offset. So it's a little bit more, but I did it extra just because there's gonna be, because we're doing the castings, I'm not exactly sure how much is gonna happen with that, and I really want it to fit. So that made it so each of these pieces will go, and because they're gonna be glued together, I can just put it where I want it. You make vinyl stickers with, so you also use it to cut plastic materials. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot that you have your sticker maker. But yours is only black and white, right, Jason? It's extra. No. Hi, Wizard. Welcome on. How are you today? Oh, I want my phone charging. How long did it take to draw the parts for printing? So I start off in Adobe Illustrator doing my 2D CAD lines. So I'll draw this just straight up and down, one line, so I know where everything goes. That, and I'll do my scaling there too. So that took me maybe an hour or two to get all of these pieces. So they were all the right size and format them. I also have a blueprint for all of these, but they're early access on Patreon right now. A 2D blueprint, not 3D. And then I'll import them into Rhino 6, which is my 3D modeling program. It's what I used for making jewelry, so I've kept it. Can't quite recommend it for using for 3D printing, just because it's more for jewelry designing, and it's expensive, where you can get a lot cheaper ones, but it's what works for me. And then, these are all, like, I call them easy CAD, because you have the 2D line, and then all I do is from the, like, right view, so like that, I'll place where each of my lines are, and you can see how there's, like, a slight ridge here, here, and there. And so I'll move all of my lines to the height that I want them, and then I'll just draw where all of these points are. I'll draw a line from each of those sides, and then I'll sweep, a 2-rail sweep. So that's where you do, like for this piece, you'll click there, and then you click your rails, which are on the sides, and then it'll make a panel of that flat. And I do that for the whole piece, and then join them together. And that's just for like easy CAD like this. For doing like a circle, so like this, you just what's the exact? It's a shape. I think it's like a dome. I don't know the exact terminology of it offhand, but it's where you choose your 2 points on both sides, and then you, from the side, you'll extrude it to the length that you want, or the height on both sides, and it makes a circle, and then I'll just cut it in half. But yeah, and that's how I get, don't lose that. That's how I get like that. Simple CAD. Can you repeat what you asked? I was asking for you, doesn't your sticker printer, isn't it only black and white? I think that's what I asked. Little Sleepy was been going back. Okay. Yeah. Busy on things today. I was sad because last week I was gonna do in our Discord watch party for like Superman and Lois, and then my other shows, but they didn't do any new shows last week, and I was very sad. So I didn't do any watch party. But yeah, I'm like behind on my own stuff, behind on emails from at least like 4 days, I think. So, it is a cutter like your. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that. I thought it was like, it printed it. So that's gonna be a lot of sanding there. Okay, good enough. But yeah, so that's the piece there. Forgot about Superman and Lois, but if there was no show last week, then maybe you lucked out. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the Superman and Lois I've actually kind of liked a lot. I think they've got I think they're on episode 3 or no, 4, I think. But I've been watching it on the CW. Oxygen, thank you for the new follow. My sub. Oh, these are gonna be a pain to get out. I might have to drill those out. The support structure on those has it where they're in directions that's very hard to get out. But yeah, I'll do that another time. Work lurk, can't hear you. Okay, no worries. Yeah, on the CW they just started a Superman and Lois, and it's basically with them and their kids, and like they're no longer in what was it, New York or whatever. But it's been pretty good, and his kids are like the twins. And dealing with all that, there's like another bad guy, of course, and blah 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 blah. Really smart. I watched a little bit of Smallville back in the day. All the superhero shows, like I like them, but then I only watched like one season, and then I'm like, something else is on. Yes, that place, Caspian, the Metro place that I can't say. It's not quite small, but does focus on... Okay. Well, Smallville wasn't his family, though. Or, like, his kids. I thought Smallville was him and his parents. Where this one is him married and then his 2 teenage kids. But I could be wrong. It's been forever since I've seen it. I watched it like at the very beginning. Was teen? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Somebody's saying you. What's up, Daniel? Metropolis. Thank you. Myth. Poor Cliff. The thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of skip all of the songs. "11 seasons, early." Oh gosh, I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, I definitely did not watch that many. Maybe like 1 or 2, and that was it. Growing up, I just had like the basic 5 channels. So the CW, and then you had like the Peacock channel, and then what, ABC and something like that. Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah. But that was at my mom's house. And then I think midway through middle school, I moved in with my dad. So then I had cable. And then I still did Saturday morning cartoons. And then I watched Adult Swim for all of my animes. ABC, CDC, CBS, NBC, something like that. Oh yeah, it wasn't the CW, it was the WB was what it was. I had like the WB, I had like one of their cards or whatever, because I was part of their members and whatnot for their like Saturday morning stuff. Back in the day when there was tournaments at like Pokemon tournaments at Burger King's that was sponsored by them, and you'd go and you'd get like, I have a couple of them, and their Pokeballs this big and they were like metallic, and you pressed the button and the ball opened up, and then you had a golden card that was like a centimeter thick, a Pokemon card. I think I have like 5 or 6 of those. Please tell me somebody like also did that. Called the, oh. Still had that, I mean, yeah. I had a huge Pokemon collection, like huge. They're in boxes somewhere at my mom's house though. I did find where my Pokemon card collection is, and it's at my dad's because I didn't want it to get lost. So next time I see my sister, I'm gonna have her bring it. But it's like alphabetical, and it's a binder that's like, I think it's 3x3 or 3x4.
Write it down.
Adam, thank you for using your Prime sub here for 38 months. Much love. But yeah, I've got binder that's like that thick, and then I've got 2 smaller binders that are like 2x2s that are like that thick, and those have my pocket monsters and my Japanese ones for Pokemon. And then I have like 3 containers of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff, but I like to collect cards. I was a big collector of things. The scrolly thing is gonna have so many names on it. Wow. Pokemon subject. I really would like to bring like my cards on stream. I just have to get them. I was like looking for months for them, and then finally talked to my dad, and he's like, oh yeah, we have them here. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. I've been looking everywhere, like at my mom's and stuff, and so yay, having divorced family. Aw, thanks Adam for contributing to it. Show fluff on stream? Oh, okay. I will be back momentarily. Let me go get the sleeping computer. Oh gosh. She pressed the button. Am I still going? Okay.
Ta-da! The little fluffles! She was sleeping on the bed. Good girl. Good girl.
She's been my little snuggly cat.
Yes. You can go in my chair?
Here you go. I don't want to put her on the table just because of all the bits. Yeah. Good girl. Okay, she's off to the bedroom again. Yup. Ah. I know, the fluffles. It's gonna set you back on the chess goal. Ah, that's okay. She like was drooling and now I have like drool on my arm. Yeah. Well, we did find out for channel points, if you're a sub, you get extra points. I think they're ×2. And then if you go to like a tier 2, it's I think ×3. Don't quote me on that, but it goes up from there. Watching the stream gets you channel points. And then also, talking does channel points. Polls for mod run polls does channel points, which, speaking about that, for our mods, y'all can now, if you do a poll, whenever y'all decide to do that or whatnot, you can also participate in it now. Which, they just added that like a few days ago, I think. Beforehand they didn't have that, so yay! You've been, yeah. 40k to go for Cassian. Ah, I know. Cliff somehow managed to get it. I don't know. Maybe making clips does it too. Don't spam clips, please. But maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, I think these are again gonna be. Yeah. We'll do those on another time. Okay. That's that. 1.4 times mod for tier. Okay. Gotcha. 1.2 for tier 1.
Write it down.
No, Wizard Graham, thank you for the tier 2 resub of 7 months. Bye, sub. So many to write down. My gosh. So many subs today. Ah. Okay. That. And then the only other ones that I have to clean the support structure on are these. I think it's just this one. The other one was a misprint, so I'm not using it. The scrolly thing will need a second line for sneeze. No, how I have it set up for the scrolly bar is it just continues. So it just basically, if it only has like one, it's like this long, and then if I add more, it just goes longer and longer and longer, and so it just plays from the start to the end and then repeats. But yeah, it is a lot. Small little things. Okay, so that was basically it with that. This is the little Kate broachy thing here. Ba-doop. But yeah, we're actually, it's still not updating very well, but we're at 72 for our sub right now, sub count. So I will update that in just a second. So y'all can be as close and accurate as possible as we slowly get closer to our 150 goal. I cannot hold these, oh my gosh, there. Okay, I think I want to go to a different type of thing now. So, I did, right before the stream, I was able to make a blueprint really quickly for the, she's got like a flower part right here that has like leaves that come out, and I made all of the leaf patterns. It's a ton. So I've got that all printed, just like the basic shape. So we can assemble those and then cut them out of 2mm. And that way I can get a closer idea of how I want to do it. Originally I have plans where they were going to each be 2 layers of 2mm with a line or like a wire to bend them in between, but I might just do one with a wire on the back that I'll heat up the foam, push it inwards so it has the little ripple up, and then have a little backing, possibly. But we'll play around with it. So let me move these stuff out of the way real quick. Move it here. Since it's got so many tiny little parts. So did you not go to work today, Daniel? Or are you back home yet? Or are you still at the airport? I don't remember if I asked that or not. Okay. Glasses there. Boop, 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 boop. We'll get cutting that out. Oh, I want to flip it. I keep forgetting I've got this one. You're at work. Oh, okay. Sorry. I knew you said like you missed it and all, and I guess I missed that part. No. I'm getting old. I can't remember. No. And I'll fix our sub point goal. At 72. Boop, 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 boop. I think the most subs we've ever gotten on our channel was like 115 or something like that. We're definitely getting old. Do you think you hurt your back this? Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that. Okay. That. I haven't formatted it into my typical blueprints, so it's like when I'm not making things, normally I'll make them to a blueprint for other people to use, but when I'm just kind of rushing, I make them basic like this. So it will eventually be formatted into a normal one. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. Sacrifice a youngling to give its life forth to Tiff. Ugh. Ugh. I know. I need more blood to keep me young and pretty. All in your name of getting a new sink for your mom. Aw, well that's nice you're doing that for her. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. Alright. Oh, I saw in Discord you posted about San Japan foot. It's one of those where I'm interested, but like it's good that they're reducing the number of people that can get it, but it's kind of one of those where all cons are like trying to go forward with their conventions of Scare, but I've seen so many already like a week before they're like, well, we're canceling now, and it's just so up in the air. So it's still a bit like difficult, and having to do all of the refunds on things. Like most of the time, I had one con that I canceled because they moved their date and the city. Aw, thank you, Priority5 for contributing to the boost stream. But yeah, for what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. No. Oh, for the one con that I went to, that they moved their date and the city it was gonna be in. It was too much hassle to, like, I got a refund on the hotel, but for the actual convention, it was like, you have to email this person, and then you have to wait for them to email this, and then you have to email back doing this, and it was just, like, a nightmare. So I ended up just, like, forget it, you know, I'll take a loss on that. But, for those kind of, like, San Japan, I liked it, but I really was only showing up for, like, one day. And it's one of those cons where you can technically go without a badge if you're just gonna go in cosplay and stand in the hall. And that's what I was really just doing at that point. I wasn't going to the con and like doing their panels. I'd spend like an hour or two in the expo hall and in the artist alley, but at that point it was kind of just like, why am I spending so much money for a 3-day badge when I'm not really using it? So I kind of stopped going to it. You think the others that you try to go are still either canceled this year or moved online? Oh. Yeah, I hope PAX comes back in January. Yeah. You boosted the stream a lot faster last time. Well, I thought it completed the boost. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. That. Did I get more tape? Oh, that's right. Haha. I got the wrong type of tape. So I don't have an actual dispenser. At least I don't think. Or do I? I got the stapler. Oh, hey, there's my other scissors. I don't see tape paper. We gonna be peasants. Grumps. You don't see the boost thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought the boost thing had like a certain time limit for doing it. But thank you for those who are boosting. I appreciate it. The whole thing's still kind of new and confusing for me, and that tape just did not work. It's at the top of the channel points clean. Okay. Yeah, I downsized the boost icon just because it took up like half my chat. So I could actually read what y'all say. I thought that was a little more important for me. Yeah, I have started getting conventions again asking for me to be a guest. But for me this year to be a guest at conventions, because how everything is happening, for me to go to a convention, like, I can't just go for free now. Just because I'm technically losing money when I do that now. Especially with all the COVID stuff and all of the, like, most shows canceling. So it's kind of, if I'm planning to go, I need it to actually be like, it happens. Which is unfortunate, but I gotta kind of take care of myself and be able to continue this as a business. And we also have a lot of new collaboration stuff happening. If you were on our last stream, I told you we have a new sponsor, which is Cost Tools. And they're an EVA foam specific tooling company. And they're going to be sponsoring a cosplay tutorial each month, showing their tools, and we're gonna be making like some basic EVA foam stuff. So I've got planned on doing like star shapes. I asked in chat, or asked on Instagram what other people would like. So people want horns, like a base horn, hats, basic shoulder pads. I'm trying to do them more as like easy tutorials instead of my hardcore, this is how I made a whole prop. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan with that, and just leave it as EVA foam. But we also have one other company that I can't quite announce yet. We're going to be doing at least 1 or 2 tutorials with them, and then possibly another company. So a lot of video editing, which is good, but it's a lot of work too. Confirm not on mobile. Oh, that's silly. Give it a year and they'll fix it so it's on mobile. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that got off really bad, but oh well. Your time has come. Aww. Well, thanks for stopping by, Daniel, and have a good rest of your worky day. I hope you're not too tired from your flying. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and all of the gift subs and everything today. Very much appreciate it. Okay. And I just want this to take up less room, so I'm gonna be cutting it. Boop. Aw, thank you. Okay. Butters, are we doing scrub? Yes. Yes. Now this is the, so there's a little flower that goes here, and then this piece is gonna go here, which is bigger than I thought it was, but that's the accurate size, and it'll be on both sides. But yeah, that's kind of the assembly. It's just a nightmare to kind of, like, I did it, so here's how it looks when it's all together, which is like, which line goes to what? But I have each of the pieces individual here, so that's what we're going to be cutting out next. Just a wee bit of pieces. Oh, I didn't ask, since Easter was this weekend, I didn't do anything. Did anybody have any Easter plans or anything they did over the weekend that was exciting? A wee bit, just a wee bit, yeah. A little bit difficult to see. When my blueprints have a lot of, like, not a lot, but when they have a little bit of overlaying, I'll do weight within the line strokes so you know which one goes to which. But that's just a giant mess there, so I was not doing that. So I kind of have it set up where the letters are at the tips of each piece, so you can kind of lay it down based off of that. You had lunch with your mom? Aw, that's nice. Yeah, my mom, she didn't even text me Happy Easter, which I don't care, but it was just kind of funny. She normally does. But she texted me like the day before, and all she was talking about was she had like a possum, a baby possum in one of the, like she's got a closed flower bed in the backyard, and how she's been feeding it, and it's like, okay, I'm glad you have a new pet then. But yeah, it was that, and then I think she was just telling me about her gigs, but that's basically the only Easter talks that I got this year. My family's kind of been a little all over the place. Like, my side of the family, or like my mom's and my dad's, we're kind of like the black sheep right now, where I had 2 cousins, one that already got married, one that's about to get married. And the first one, my mom, like, I normally can't travel for weddings, so it wasn't too big of a deal, but everybody's been making them into big deals. And one cousin, my mom had texted me and was like, why aren't my daughters invited? And the response was, oh, I guess they got overlooked. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then my second cousin, that's also getting married, it's just a nightmare with them. We don't have room and all of this other stuff, and like, ugh. Wow. But yeah, it's been a lot of that for me lately. You'd have invited everyone, but pandemic is oh yeah. Well, it's one of those where, like, I get the pandemic and everything, but when you invite every single person of the family except one, like one group, that's kind of a little When you invite the groom's side, all 4 of their brothers and their kids, but you don't invite the other side, like the bride's side with the one brother. It's a little kind of like, what's up kind of thing, you know? But yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of my family now is, if they want something, like, they only talk to my side if they want something, specifically, like, if they want me to post and share their stuff on my social media, which I don't like that. Don't use your family for promoting yourself. And then, beforehand, when I had my jewelry design job for doing discounts. So it's kind of unfortunate, but that's how a lot of my family is right now. Oh, Caspian. Aw. That one still has a tiny little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these separated. There we go. I'm gonna cut that one in a second. You hate when people are like that. You haven't spoken with quite a few people due to conversations that are normally rooted around asking. Yeah. And that's unfortunate because like I've had a lot of that now, especially since like Instagram for me has been getting a lot bigger, and a lot of friends that I've been kind of close with for forever, they only now talk to me for like, hey, can you share this on your pages? Can you? And it's like, no. And they all get mad when you say no, and it's like, well, I don't want to share your whatever class of this and that, and You're the same, they only talk to you when they want, yeah. Okay, they're there. To be fair though, I am really bad at like talking to people and like keeping in touch. Okay, that. This one is our next one, I think. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that one's where that one connects. Cool. And thanks guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying our stream today. We are working on our Andrea cosplay from Aurora Kingdom right now. And we are putting together all of the leaf parts for the corset rose, which is quite a bit of puzzle piecing. And this one has that tiny little bitty bit. So I'm gonna cut that real quick. Okay, let's see. That one was to this piece. Thank you for the new follow, Marissa. Gotta get back to work. Have a great stream, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Caspian, and for the gift subs and posts. Hope you have a wonderful day at worky work. Then there's one more piece to connect, and then we will cut them all out specifically. Hydrate. Okay. Thank you. I got water today. I do have dark pepper, but I think it's kind of done. So, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Goes for everyone. Okay, yeah. That's a good thing. We should do hydrate for everybody on that. I like that. I'll try to remember to say that every time we get that. Mm-hmm. Need more points to get. What now? So there's a game that I've been considering. So there's Pokemon Snap, obviously I'm getting that, so I'm not considering it. But I really enjoyed Nier Automata when I played it. I played it when it first came out, so before the huge hype of cosplay of it. But I've been considering Nier Replicant, however you say it. But I hydrate one person, hydrate with area of... Oh, okay. Gotcha. But yeah, so I didn't know if anybody has played it yet. Or like, because it, supposedly it came out in 2010 in Japan only. So it's a remastered remake with continuation stuff, is what I saw, but I wasn't quite sure. Does anybody else know any more info on that? You just finished 3 runs of Automata and was surprised how... Yeah, so I never actually finished it. I got pretty close, but then I was just like, I had too much stuff going on. So I think I watched other people finish it. And it was one where I was playing on my friend's PC. It was before I had mine. But I've been really considering the new one. Just not quite sure with, like, if anybody else really knows yet. You still have your, for what I've seen in some of it, you still have your little robot friend. But you're not an android, you're a human. And it's like about a brother and sister in this one. And I think you're trying to like rescue the sister. Let's move our file over here. You tried looking it up to the Near World lore and games are too. I know. Well, it's so the Sinnoh Alice cosplay that I did that was sponsored. What was it, in November or in October last year? That's technically part of the Near World too. It's Nier Automata, then it's Sinnoh Alice, which I don't quite understand the story from that. I played the game and it's all like the fairy tale side of the world, but it still has part of it in it, and so that was confusing to me. And then this is supposed to be before, I think they said 1,000 years before Automata, if I'm correct. But it's so confusing too, yeah. It's one of those games where, like, playing Automata, it was, when we streamed it, I liked playing it. I normally play on, like, medium, but for streaming and talking, it was too difficult to, like, I ended up changing it to easy so that way I could talk to chat and I didn't have to control the little robot friend, because it was just too much of, like, trying to do this and then talking, like, oh. I'd love to do, I think people would think it's silly, but I've already made for the Outer Worlds, I made the Moon Man, the little helmet with the moon head with the hat on it, but I'd really like to make the near like logo guy. And that, I don't remember his name, something with an E, I think. But the creepy face, and I kind of want to do that, but I'm not sure yet. I feel like I have splinters on my hand, and it doesn't feel good. Might be, there's still like, I think I still have a little bit of leather on here from cutting. Might wipe it off in a bit. Did I finish Valheim? No. They never fixed the bug. Yeah. Yeah, Valheim, I basically am just like, if they fix it now, I'm done. Like, we got to 85%. It's the first game I haven't gotten to 99 or 98%, which makes me so mad. But we had a bug in the game where the final quest to go to the final area or whatever, the bug was you couldn't interact with the guy to give you the quest. And it's a known bug that they had, and they just, it was something where if you had talked to that guy before the quest, you couldn't talk to him anymore. And they just never fixed it. So it was really frustrating. So yeah, it's a done game. We're done with Valheim, unfortunately. I've got the full run though for that on the gaming YouTube. And the actual, the very last stream of it was like we went to it, and it was like, I don't know what to do, and we probably spent about an hour trying to get it fixed, trying to do updates, and every time they had an update I tried looking into it, but it's at this point where it's been so long since I played the game, they haven't fixed it. Whenever, if ever, they do fix it, I just don't really want to go back now, because it's done. Oh, did I misread that? Sorry, I misread that. You said Valheim. I was thinking Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm sorry. I totally misread that. Yeah. No, Valheim, I do still want to play Valheim. I am in the snow zone right now, but because of last month's costume, I haven't played in over a month. But yeah, I've got all of my gear. I've got all the wolf gear. I've got the dragon helm. I've not beaten the snow boss yet though, but I have all of the... I have like 3 or 4 of the eggs for summoning him. So yeah, but yeah, sorry. Hitting him with the ass, standing on him, crawling up, and I know. We shot him with so many arrows because they're like, oh, it fixes it if you do this and that. I did manage to get him to stand, and he ran over when I brought like critters to attack, but then he just went and sat back down. I was like, no, talk to me. So yeah. It was Grumps, and I want to wipe this down a little bit. 2 seconds. You gave me a word that is like 2 words that are similar, Valheim and Valhalla. For games, yeah. Let's see if this helps a little. It's pretty amazing if you're... No, I wasn't really interested in that game. I watched some streamers play it, but it wasn't... Nah. I I did actually, so the first game I've played in over a month now, I did actually play some Breath Edge over the weekend. I know we were doing like a run on stream, but at this point we're so far behind and there's like no point in streaming it because there's just, I wouldn't have like, it just, But yeah, I've been doing it a bit on my own, just relaxing and kind of playing it. I still haven't caught up to where I originally had finished it when we were playing early access. But yeah, still having fun with it. No spoilers, please. They've got also, I don't know if it's out yet or not, the, you had like Breath of the Wild for Legends of Zelda, and then I think they're coming out with a second one. I never played the first one though, but kind of interested, maybe? Can't wait to start attending Cosplay Contests and stuff at TwitchCon. Oh, yeah, TwitchCon would be cool. Problem me with TwitchCon, though, is I never plan a costume for TwitchCon. It just happens to be whatever I'm making at that time. And it's kind of one of those where it's like, I really need to plan a specific one. But yeah. If I decide to do TwitchCon this year for their cosplay contest, it'll be my third time. If I get in. But, I don't know. It's like, how many times do I try before I stop? But the good thing, though, about it is, if the TwitchCon is actually live, then they give you a little bit of money to help you bring your costume there, which is really helpful. CosplayCon is how you're introduced to this community. Oh, well, very cool. I'm happy you came from that then. Haha. But yeah. I've got let's see, the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship I'm a judge for, which submissions are currently open if you are interested at ultimatecosplay.com. And those are open until the 30th of this month, and I'm a judge for that. Potentially this cosplay is actually going to go for a cosplay contest. Just because I wanted something to do that was different. And then, what else? I got talking about a cosplay, being a judge for an actual live convention. It's a small one, but no finalization on that. It's still in the talks. But yeah. That's the plan so far. And I've got for my next cosplays, I have an idea of like what I want to make for the next like 3 months, but I haven't finalized it yet. Awesome. Yeah. I've been doing... I've kind of been doing a lot of gaming cosplays. Like, I like to try to balance it a little bit and do some anime ones. But I've just been hardcore doing game cosplays, and they've all been blondes. Not that I have anything against blondes. I love blondes. I'm a natural blonde. But I've noticed a lot of my cosplays are blondes, because I like that. But I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. So there's some costumes that I want to make that I have planned, but it's like, I may push it back and kind of throw in a brunette. So it's a little different. Something that's on my list. That and wings. I love my wings. Tiff has a type. I mean, I was going through some of my old videos of like, what was it? It was Pink Mercy I was going through yesterday, and then I was also going through, I mean, basically it's every costume, except for this year, because I'm a natural blonde and I've just recently colored my hair this. And it's just weird, like, I look back at some of the pictures and I'm like, oh, I miss my blonde, I was so pretty with blonde hair. But then I'm also like, but people thought I was 12. Always, and I feel like I look older and people take me more seriously as a brunette. So that's been really nice. But I'm still enjoying it, but I don't know. It's kind of like back and forth of maybe I should change my hair back or not. Like my roots, you can't really see it now, but there's certain sections, like a lot of the baby hair, that is like bright blonde and like, let's be fair, I have a tiny bit of gray hair. But it makes it look with the blonde like I'm just solid gray, and it's awful. So it's a little bit more maintenance when I have to do brunette. Okay, so that is all of our little pieces. Whoa. Okay. All of this to make this times 2. Okay. So now we need to trace this onto 2mm. And if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Brand Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder here on Twitch, and I've been making a new cosplay every single month for over a year now. So yes, welcome to our stream, and press the follow button to join our community. Up there, we need foam. Don't attack me. I still need to hang up my sword and shield. Ugh. I've got like the Charlotte sword and shield on the ground, and I plan on hanging it on the wall, but I just haven't made the mount for it yet. Let's do this thing. Hey Fuzzy, welcome in. How are you? Carrots. So he got 2 for Easter. I let him out of his cage, and he just ran around all happy and gave him some carrots. And he's a happy little guy. But this morning, I woke up and I went to go and feed him, and he, yeah. I went to feed him, and he's got like, so he's got his normal cage, and then he's got the dog kennel, and then I've got a plexiglass sheet between his hay and his litter bag, because it's in a plastic bag, because he likes to like pull things. And somehow he pushed his cage enough around to grab the plastic like bag that's holding his litter, and he just made confetti. And it's like, oh sir. So there's a bunch of white like plastic wrap everywhere. So he's on like watch mode to make sure he's okay. But yeah, so. I'm gonna really quickly go use the bathroom and I'm gonna check on my 3D print to make sure the print is going okay. So I will be back momentarily and I'm gonna play an ad in the meantime. Thank you again, guys, so much for all of the new follows and subs and donations we received this stream. Very much appreciated. I'm back in a sec. Boop-a-doop. Run. There we go. Alright, I'm back. I didn't break it. We're good. Wizard ads? Oh no! But if you're subbed, you don't see them! Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay. Now to trace tons and tons and tons of pieces. I think I might be a bum and just tape them down and not even trace them and just cut them straight as is. The easy method is a lot of pieces though. So. And we need 2 of each. There we go. I like this song a lot. Yee! Mr. Lucy, thank you for the new follow. There's love. Stick. Have I been interested in watching any esports lately? You know, you said you were a fan of PUBG a while back and couldn't remember if you enjoyed anything. I mean, I was obsessed with PUBG. Like, TSM all the way. But esports wise, I haven't really been into anything else lately. I did a little bit of Counter-Strike, watching that. What else was there? Way back in the day, I used to be huge into LOL, in League of Legends, but that was like 10 years ago, or whenever it first came out. Valorant has been really entertaining to watch. Yeah, I've tried a bit. I'm not a huge fan of it. Just, But yeah, there hasn't been too much. I'd love to see, like, I know Overwatch Leagues, they're trying to get it to back going, but there's been so much complaint on stuff. I think once they announced Overwatch 2, they kind of killed the game for players besides the league. But yeah, I don't know. Stream-wise, I've been watching, for games, Project Zomboid. I think that's what it's called. Absolutely love watching that. It's been a lot of fun. It's one of those where, like, I kind of want to play it, but it's a lot of... I want to play it with other people. I think it'd be fun. What else? I was watching... I'm gonna put this one here. What's the other one? It was something new. It was like... There's the one game where it has like 5 or 6 players, and then you can choose if you want to be like Freddy Krueger or if you're like some other guy with a sickle and things like that. But it's not that game, it's a different one where I've seen it where it's like 4 people against 1, and then the one person is dead by the... Okay. And then the one person is like some lady that comes and screams next to you. I don't think it's the same game. But you have to go to all these altars with these like bodies and like pray next to it and like, I don't know, that one, it's been interesting to watch too. I know. We're playing, guess what Tiffany is trying to describe, as always. You think for you it's seeing everyone's different strategies coming into this game, different groups of people for different backgrounds have kept it fresh for you. They're not true right or wrong ways. Oh, okay. Yeah. Last season got kicked a measure up because of pandemic, but yeah. Somebody must know it. I just want Overwatch 2. I want to see that. I know it's gonna be like another 2 years, so. Yeah, the new season is soon too. They've, I'm part of a cosplay Overwatch League group, and they've been looking for certain cosplayers of a certain character for their Overwatch Leagues. But I don't know if they're necessarily opening it or not. Like, to the public, how they were doing homestands. There's no right or wrong way to put your puzzle together, except for the wrong way. I'm surprised all of this is fitting in the screen. And we have not, knock on wood, had any camera problems yet. I like turned off all of the auto settings, and it seems to kind of fix it now. And I don't have to adjust it as much every stream, which is nice. Right now, besides Pokemon Snap, which I'm just excited for, obviously we keep talking about it, I kind of want a farming game. Like, not necessarily crops, but something just, I don't know. Yeah. Kat, thank you for the new follow. My son. Something to just mindlessly do something and just relax on. Would I cosplay a Pokemon trainer? Probably not. Probably not. I know there's tons of people that do that, and there's tons of people that cosplay Pokemon as well, and it's just, I don't know, it's not my thing. And I also don't know all of the new cosplay, or I mean, all the new Pokemons. I am very much like, I stopped at gold and silver, I think. No. Black and white, I think, is where I stopped. So I don't know a lot of the new gen cosplay, or I mean, I keep saying cosplay, sorry, Pokemon. But I'm excited for Pokemon Snap just because I had it for a Nintendo 64, and I just love that. I played so much of it, and I know this one's gonna have all of the new Pokemon in it, but it's more of, I don't know if it's like nostalgia that I want to play it, that I'm excited for, even though it's a different game, like it's a different Snap. But yeah. I did a little bit of Pokemon Go when it came out. Just meh. Little yeah, I'm not a, like, simplicity in costumes tend to be really more tricky, I guess. And they look a lot of times more, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of times they look more store-bought, and I don't want people, like, I don't buy my costumes, I always make all of them. And when I get close to costumes that look store-bought, I don't want people to think that I did. But it's just my personal, like, taste on choosing my characters. I like to choose ones that have, like, detail and put on some type of challenge for me. Not to say that those wouldn't be challenging, but I don't know. Yeah. But there's definitely some cosplayers that have done wonderful, wonderful cosplays that they've handmade of the Pokemon trainers. But just not my personal choice of a cosplay. E. My goal cosplay for one that's more simplistic looking, but it would be such difficulty for me, would be Violet Evergarden. That is like a dream cosplay of mine. Now that I've watched the anime, love it. It is on my list. We're gonna make it sometime this year. But it's something where it's gonna be so difficult for me to make because I want it to look perfect. I want the sewing to be like spot on, and I know my sewing skills they're okay. They're not at that level. So it will be interesting whenever we decide to do that one. I don't want to keep. Okay, 2 spans. No. The white dress with the overdress. Yeah, it's the white dress with she's got like this butt ruffle thing in the back. So I have to make like a butt, what is it called? Basically it's like a pillow for your butt, and it goes under the dress, but she's got like the ruffles there, and then the fine detail, having the jacket that goes over with the open like side shoulders that has the poof in it. Poofs are hard for me. For sleeves. Yes, my terminology is wonderful. Not at all. But yeah, there's so much detail that goes into all of that, and it's a dream. butt pillow. Yeah, we technically made a butt pillow for Snow White when we did the commission for Snow Alice. It's the same exact thing. You know that word too, but now I know. It's the problem. I know like a lot of like techniques and stuff with the sewing and like what things are and how to do them, but I just sound so just like clueless because I don't know actual names of things. Okay, trying to make sure we're still in frame. Bustle, thank you, thank you. I was like kind of thinking that, but it wasn't 100% sure. And then I was thinking, no, it's with a P, but I don't know what else I was thinking. We're slowly moving along. Focus, focus. You're gonna get a lot of interesting ads this week because of the Google search. Yeah. I typically get, when I was specifically making that for Snow White and I was trying to look up the correct terminology for my tutorial, so that way I wasn't like, the butt pillow! Because, you know, I just call everything my own terms, and it's just me, it's a Tiffany thing. I got so much, like, just corset, like, lingerie ads and things like that from it. From Big Brother watching over. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna put it here instead. And thanks guys for watching. If you're curious on what we're doing, we are working on our Andrea cosplay from the game Kingdom. I think that's how you say it. I keep saying it wrong though. But yeah, these are all of the, she's got on the corset, there's a rose in the center, and then there's tons of little, like, I was gonna say feathers, but leaves. And that's the part that we are making right now. So I did a blueprint for it, and now we're gonna trace it onto 2mm EVA foam, and we'll do it twice because this is only for one side. Terrible Pokemon! How are you today? It's been a while. You have not been around, sir. How is the puppers? You know you're bad. Yes, shameful Rue, shameful Rue. Doing alright though, how are you? Oh good, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing fine. We are starting our new cosplay, working on that. Gotta finish it by the 18th for a photo shoot this month. And just busy. We've kinda really haven't been playing games much, just because I've been hardcore with being behind on the cosplays. My camera is loose again. There we go. Sorry about that, I had to tighten it. Puppers is doing good. Glad to hear. And we did, at the beginning of the stream, cleaned up a little bit of our 3D prints. Also went over some of the materials I bought from the store for making the costume, like our fabrics. And then now this. Yee. I don't know. Oh, let me see. I forgot if I changed it on one thing. Oh, oopsie. Let's do... Where is it? How do I turn it off? There we go. Okay, sorry. I just realized I had it in followers only mode for chat. From our last stream, since we were in the just chatting section. So yeah, now it's off. Sorry about that. For anybody that was curious. Don't trolls now. Alright, and then there's the last one. Yeah. Yee. Okay, you missed our I think you did. You missed our sushi sub day. And we had so many different, I made custom sound notifications for everything. So we had like a sushi one and like a nom 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 nom, and then what else did we have? We had like a bunch of ones that were there, which were kind of funny. So gross. Hey, there was a Ches cam though. It was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't need to rip that one. Oopsie. So good to see you. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Devin. Hope you are doing well today. Sounds right. Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually. Which reminds me, I still need to do a poll in our subsection of Discord on what y'all want to do for our next stream. Sub day stream. Sorry, to be more specific. Okay, all of our pieces are taped. Time to cut. Use a lot of pieces. My gosh, I had 4 missed calls. 2 from 2 different numbers though. They like just called both at the same time, which is spam. Boop. Picture is done. Of course, you sleep much better today and your day. Wait. Plug. There we go. Your day is alright. Just chilling, hanging out with the best. Aw, thanks. Well, glad you're having a good day. Yup. It's a work day. I'm finally like slowly getting caught up on things, and it's wonderful because I've been just like behind. Where is my? Oh, there it is. But yeah, we finished the costume from last month and did the photo shoots, got everything. I got caught up. Like, yeah. So now we're good. We're still kind of on rush mode just because I've got a close deadline. But I'm excited, especially because we're going to be testing out a lot of new types of methods. We're going to be doing some castings for this. Why do you need for you follow? Much love. But yeah, we're going to be doing castings of pieces, doing silicone molding castings, as well as doing resin with them, and then dyeing and doing gems and things. And I'm going to be trying also for the first time doing iron on vinyl onto fabric. So I'm really excited to try those out. So yeah. But I think I ordered it from Amazon, all of the silicone mold making stuff. And that's supposed to arrive, I think, today. So after the stream, I'll go to the mailing box. And maybe tonight I'll be able to do a test and see if it works. And if so, possibly might be doing some gem castings on stream. Possibly. We'll have to see. actually gonna have any conventions or anything this year. So I am a judge for the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship, and submission period is happening right now. I need to mark what this is. And then it's in conversation to be a guest at a convention, but obviously like things are kind of all up in the air with everything. So yeah. I'm a little more selective this year with invites as a guest, and I gotta make sure with the convention, is it gonna, like, for me with this being my full-time job, if I'm leaving, I'm losing money at this point. And I gotta pay all my bills, so it's one of those where I gotta make sure I at least have a little bit of either the transportation covered for going there, the hotel is covered, just basic things like that. Otherwise, I can't go to a convention. So yeah. We must hydrate, yes! Cheers! And everybody drink water too, or whatever you got. Thanks. But yeah, so that's kind of that. I don't know too many other conventions that are currently happening. Everything, it comes close to like, it's gonna be a convention next week, and then the convention's like, never mind, we're gonna push it back a year. So, But I'm not, like, I'm missing going to conventions and like seeing friends and being in costume, and just like hanging out and stuff, but I'm also not fully missing them because I'm still making costumes not for conventions where most people make them for them. I'm still having fun doing this. I still get to talk to my Twitch community, which has been wonderful. And I'm still just doing me. So, like, conventions are great, but it's also like one of those where it's kind of like, what's the proper word? Not in the way. It's not the right word. I can't quite say it. Like, or I can't, like, I don't know. Like, even before COVID, we never made profits at conventions. We would break even at them, because I didn't really request, like, anything besides, like, cover a hotel. I learned from this. But yeah. Somebody will correct me eventually. Now they have to include at least one high-end sushi meal. I mean, let's be real. The budget went to sushi at every convention. You know, we'd go and have like glass of wine, sushi. Yeah. No. Mostly, like, beforehand, most of the conventions I was a guest for were up near Dallas and Odessa and like places like that, so it was always a 4 or 5 hour drive, which is normal, but it's like 4 or 5 hour drive driving 85 the whole time there, and it's a lot of wear and tear on your car going on the country roads, and yeah, so my car is, it's lasting, but it's we're on, I think it's 12 years old now. So, I mean, technically it's a 2010, but you buy your, like, I think it was bought in, like, it was bought in 2010. So yeah, I've taken pretty decent care of it, but when you're at, like, 100 and, I think I'm at 120,000 miles, you kind of have a little bit more risk as you go. Sushi and Happy Juice. Yee! Had to carry some around next packs. Could have used it with the walking you did. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know the tricks now. For sure, if PAX South comes back, we will go and we will do, we'll do a friends and followers, like, meet and greet or, like, dinner together. We did that before the last 2 years for PAX South, or well, I guess, no, we did it last year because it happened, just not this year. And we did it at sushi places, but not everybody likes sushi, so I think we're gonna do it going forward at, like, maybe one of the Mexican food places, because everybody's fine with Mexican food, and then I'll do a special night for sushi. So, yeah. But I like doing that at conventions too. Typically when I'm a guest at them, I've done it only with, like the other judges and other cosplay guests, but I'd like to kind of open it up maybe to potentially some fans and stuff as well. Maybe. I think it'll depend on the convention though. Car has, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean then, terrible. Yeah, luckily this last year I didn't drive, like, at all, so it, like, put a halt on it. But I also had tons and tons of engine problems, where my battery kept dying every month, like, dead. And it ended up being the company, or like the car people that I went and got it fixed for. I've always had issues with my door sensor going on and off, and they finally, like, they were like, it's this problem, and they fixed it, and it hasn't happened since. So that was good. But yeah, it's like, keep my car going as much as possible. What type of car? It's a Mazda 3. My little zoom car. Really fast acceleration. Yee. Okay. B. I know, the car goes zoom! Yeah. I'm like, fast acceleration. Like, let's race. Yeah. And I have my brakes where they're very sensitive, so I can. For some, thank you for the new follow. Hi, sub. I am not in camera now. Sorry about that. Let me fix it. Boop boop. Yeah, I'm really bad at maintenance on my car now. Like, when I was in San Antonio, I had a Mazda dealer that I'd take my car to for all of its annual, like, I don't know, checkups, all of the oil changes, and I'm not a car person, by the way, so I can't tell you all that stuff. But I was good at keeping it all good. But now I'm in, like, the middle of nowhere, and it's all these mom and pop shops, which are fine, but it's, most of them, when you go there, they're like, oh, well, we gotta order these parts from a Mazda shop, and it's better if you just drive to San Antonio and do it, because it's gonna take us a month to get this part and this and that. So I've kind of, it's good that I'm not driving right now, but it's also, like, for maintenance on the car, kind of bad. You're planning some racing video games called Crash Team Racing. Oh, nice. Good luck, have fun. Talk to you later. You have to go do adulting. Oh no! Well, thanks for stopping by, Cliff, and good luck with the adulting. Yes. If you're not really driving it, you really don't need to change the... Yeah, well that's how it is now. Like, beforehand, at my old job, I was driving all the time. And then when I'd moved to San Antonio, and I was still driving like every day 45 minutes, but it was like, it was mileage adding up really, really fast. So now that I'm not doing that, it's good. And now that I've got the battery thing situated, I think we're good. But it's still one of those where I've got to be a little more cautious, just because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, and so we've not conquered the world yet, so we still need to work on that. And when conquering the world finally happens, then I'll have monies to do basic stuff. Alrighty. And thanks guys for watching. Glad to have everybody here today. Happy Monday, question mark? Yes? I think somebody was saying that it's in the UK like banking day too or something, so happy that day. I have no idea what it is, but yes. That or it's Box Day. I don't know. One of those holidays that I don't know about. No. Typically I don't cut my stuff like this because you end up catching the corners of your template like that and doing slight rips, but meh. Okay, this one is boop. All the kiddos are coming home from school apparently. Always here, Spain. Thank you for always having me some fun. Aw, thank you. Happy to have everybody here. And if you're new to the channel, also welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch, and I've been making a new cosplay every single month for over a year now. So yes, press the follow button, join our community. You can check me out on any of my social medias throughout Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. And we also have an open Discord that you can join. And if you are a sub, you get access to our sub section as well. And sub benefits. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, we're currently working on our Andrea costume, doing the corset part that has like a rose here, and then it has all these little leaf pieces, and the leaf pieces are what we're doing right now, cutting out of 2mm EVA foam. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Cheers. I choose E. And I asked earlier, but didn't know if anybody new in chat wants to answer. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's from something else. But did anybody have a good weekend? Anything special happen? Any Easter plans y'all did that you like to share? I did nothing! I played Breath Edge and I worked on 3D modeling. That was my weekend, so. You ate candy? Where's my candy? Huh? Share. Hi, No Spaceship. Welcome on. How are you today? You painted all weekend? Ooh, nice. So, are you almost ready to submit? Your cosplay? Yeah. I'm supposed to be helping with some stuff early with it, but haven't been able to yet, so. You'll submit around April 26th? Okay, no worries. Just wasn't sure on where you're all in line with. It's been cool because I've slowly seen some people posting like, hey, I'm so excited, I just submitted. So it's nice. I still need to make my Judge's Choice Award. I picked out what it's gonna be. My award. Besides being just a normal judge, I have an actual judge award specific for me that I've chosen what it's gonna be, but I gotta make the award too. And I've kind of got the design done, but I still got to make it. So. Is that the last day to submit is the 30th of this month. So, and that's I think, let's see. I think it's CC? Did I? Yes! To that one. But yeah, if you are curious on what that is, it is the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship. It is a cosplay specific competition where there is a beginning category for anybody that this is their first year cosplaying, or first build, you can enter into that. There's also 3 other categories for masters of sewing, and the categories may be named differently, but sewing, larger than life, and armor. So yeah, I'm really excited to see everybody's stuff. But lots of cool sponsors and prizes this year, and it should be really, really cool. So yeah, your weekend was amazing. Just being here, make it special and good community. So working home, doctor. Wait. Oh, you're trying to become a doctor? That's pretty cool. If I read that right, I might have read that wrong. You'll freak out if you get in. Oh, I'm excited to see. I don't like. I'm trying not to specifically look for people's stuff though. It just happened to on my normal Instagram feed be like, I just submitted here, and it's like, oh cool. But I'm really excited to see what's all entered, and like, it's gonna really inspire me for my cosplay work too, just to see, because there's been a big, like, obviously with no conventions, there's been a big kind of gap of new cosplays being built from just everybody. Like, you still have just obviously Kenpatsu, myself, and other cosplayers that are still making all the time, but the general community has not been making as much, which is totally understandable. But I'm excited to like see a whole gallery of new builds and be like, oh, this is so cool. So yeah. Yes, you still doctor. Oh, okay, cool. What specific doctor stuff? Not that I really know much about Dr. Tears, but curious. This one's E. Boop, boop, boop. And I don't think, yeah, I didn't do this one, so. Oh! What is the behind costume? Yeah, no. I don't have that one planned, terrible. Okay. Our last one's here. This one needs to be pulled. To make sure everyone's healthy. Good. One thing I'm bad about, going to the doctor. You're base coating everything this week, then next week you'll be doing all the final details and such. Cool. originally had plans on not really doing any EVA film for this project, but saying you hate going to the doctor. For me, it was growing up, my doctor's office was like a 2-hour drive, and my dad just like, we grew up and you just don't go to the doctor unless it's an emergency. So that was kind of how I still do things. If you don't have a body part falling off of you, you don't need to go to the doctor. And my dad was like constantly like breaking toes and things, and he's like, oh, they're just gonna say wrap it and don't use it and this and that, because he just has done it. So cool thing. Complete hype train is ready to leave the station. I don't understand what that means, but yes, sure. All the doctors where you are terrible. Yeah, it was I think specific when I was a kid, it was like Scott and White was our insurance provider, but where I lived they didn't have anything. It was only up north, just because my dad's company had moved from Austin to like Waco, and that's where all the offices were. I think that was the brand, I don't know. So it was just like meh. Like now I think there's always online doctors and stuff, but when I was younger, Not that I'm doing online doctors at all. It's been years since I've been. Hey Mom, welcome on. How are you? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Fix it to that. E. Don't use me as a guidance for doctor's visits either. Do what. Follow normal doctor procedures and the health stuff, and don't follow my growing up. No, we hit our paper. Well, that didn't like cut very well. Stupid bleed. How's everyone doing? Doing well. Glad to have you here. We're working on our latest cosplay, which is Andrea. You can see the picture. Oh yeah, there. So a lot of sewing, but this is like the only EVA foam part that we're doing. Yep. There we go. Fix that problem. Excited that it is starting to be river season, so I can go out to the river soon, which will be nice. It's a little cold, like I wanted to go this weekend, but it was, we had drizzle a lot of the weekend, and when it was sunny, it's like, because of the drizzling, of course all of the rivers are gonna be cold, but it's like, ooh, wanting to go and just sit by the water, even if it's just to put my feet in for a tiny bit. So yeah. You're not crafting, but you do appreciate work like this. Oh, that's okay. Or you're not, okay. Yeah, we've got a big portion of our community actually does not craft. So you're all good here. But yeah, if you have any questions on any things, you can always ask away as well. I'm always working on costumes and stuff, so. Alrighty. These are our last two pieces, and then we gotta do one more of each of everyone again. I think there's, besides the rose, I think there is one more piece that's gonna be made out of EVA foam, and that's the butt tails, the white ones that we were talking about last time. So yeah. You went to the mountains 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing. Just like, oh, that's cool. I haven't been like hiking in a very long time. The last time I actually did some type of hiking, there's a giant hill like right next to me across the street, and when we had our snow day, climbed up the hill. Well, the first day was fun with snow, or the first like hour or so, and then it was like, okay, I'm done, and then it kept coming, and then we had no power. It was like, fuck you, snow. Do some art, like painting some outer space and making a letter. Oh, cool. Yeah, we always have, for anybody that does want to share any of their cosplays or any of your art stuff or anything like that, we do have a section, or sections in our Discord. I always love seeing people's stuff there. I know a lot of people have been inspired by other people's work, so yeah. I can't say that. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Much love. Sorry. All right. There we go. That's one. You played many crafting games before. What kind do you think you'd like now? Crafting games? What do you mean crafting games? Like, you mean like Minecraft crafting, or? I'm not sure. I mean, I play tons of games. We used to play lots of games here on Twitch. I've been kind of hardcore just in, like, we've still been doing cosplay streams all the time, but lately we've been doing mostly cosplay streams just because I've been behind on my stuff. But we were playing Breath Edge, Valheim, I love DayZ, but I don't stream it just because people don't like it. Things like that. More like farming, you mean? I don't know. I mean, farming levels I've done, like Monster Hunter. We did Monster Hunter World a few years ago when it first came out. WoW, if you consider that. That type of farm? Question mark? But yeah, Breath Edge is kind of farming. You gotta farm all your materials. Gosh, it takes forever. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I played a little bit of Minecraft, like, mostly a long time ago, but I haven't been playing it lately. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise just came out. Oh yeah, you played Monster Hunter World with me, I think. Right, Circle? Yee! Bacon, thank you for the new follow. Much love. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, sure, okay, are you getting it? Question mark? The gang back together? No, I was considering getting it, but I've got Pokemon Snap coming out that I'm guaranteed to be getting. And Monster Hunter Rise, I wanted to watch a little bit of it, but I just haven't had time. And it was one of those where I don't really have the money or the time to play games, and I haven't finished Breath Edge, I haven't finished Valheim, and I've got like all of those. So I kind of was like skipping it for now. So I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. Fluffles! Hi, Fluffly Puff. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. There you go. Good girl. Hey, sweet Dark Plastic, welcome on. Boop, boop, boop. I missed something, sorry. Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter Rise is on the Switch right now, and I think it's a year until it comes out on PC. So yeah, where Pokemon Snap's also going to be on the Switch, which is I'm getting it for. But I think that was also one thing is like, I played World with my Xbox controller, but I don't know if I want to switch over to the Switch controller for Rise. So yeah. Oh, okay, sorry, Mon. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I want like a new game that's like, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, Valheim is definitely a farming for me too. It's really relaxing, but I want something that's a little bit more easy unless I'm going to die. But yeah, it's like a specific of me trying to figure out what I want. Looks like you can have a dog or a cat in Rise instead of just a cat. Oh, okay. Well, I just want my cat. She's mine. I'm not going to trade her for a puppy. You're not. You're not a puppy. Yes. Valheim's pretty easy once you get... Yeah, I like the farming aspect of it though. I haven't played it in over a month. We were saying that earlier, so. You can rebind the buttons on Switch so you made them operate like Xbox. Yeah, we figured that out for... What was the last game we did that for? I don't even remember what we played on the Switch now. Oh. Okay, the game that I want to come out is Pikmin. They had the Deluxe 3 whatever. I hadn't played it. Had fun playing it. I want to play a new one that's more than 3 days of streaming, of like 4 hours each day. That's what I want. That's the kind of farming game, puzzle game that I want right now. Something cute, relaxing, farming. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got lots of games planned, yeah. I have a sneeze coming on. Fluffles, do you want to sit behind me? You're sulking. Oh no, you want to escort downstairs. Back in a second, I'm gonna escort the kitty to her food bowl. Thanks for watching. Boop. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yep. Yep. I'll take you down. Come on. Come on. Alrighty, we got a happy kitty now. What's this? Blah, blah, blah. Spammy spam. Alright. Cheers. We're 10 followers away from hitting 2,200, or sorry, 2,800. There we go. getting close. Photo set. I do a monthly photo set, digital photo set for Patreon. Basically, I do a photo shoot in the costume, and then I edit all the images, and then they go to Patreon only. And that's like the full set, which is a photo set. So yeah. Typically, they've been probably around like 60 photos. Sometimes as low as like 40, depending on just the set or the costume, but sometimes they go up to like 150, so yeah. Because I only share on my social medias, like very few of them. And it helps support everything. Yay. Patreon's my main source of income for me. Twitch I get a little bit, which all of the subs today are greatly appreciated because it helps support more. But most of my income comes from Patreon and is the main reason I can continue to do this full time. And y'all get a new costume every single month. Yes. Thanks, Devin. Okay, if that was your question. I don't know if that was your question. Okay. Interesting. And I have a fluff in my eye now from touching the fluff. Okay, I got it. I got it. Oh, you're back. Hi. Do you want up? Come on. Come on. Oh, Fluffles. Come on. She's just not wanting to jump. Just staring at me. You want to be picked up? Come here. Oh, there you go. Will you sit behind me? Or you sit on my lap? What do you want? Okay, you can sit there. That's fine. Alrighty. Time to tape some more. This is where she normally lives anyway, so. It's like right before I started streaming, I had like a whole roll of tape and just went all over my pants trying to get the fur up off because she just sat on me all day. You think Kitty wants attention? I know. What time is it? It's almost 4. She normally comes around like 4 and then 4:30. But she's getting better. When I first got her, she like still would sit on my lap all day long. But when I started streaming and was talking, she would go away. She doesn't want to hear all the noises of me talking. I'm too much of a chatterbox, apparently. But she's been more comfortable. So she shows up a little bit more. Yeah. I can do that. Kind of show her. 24/7 for, oh wait, no, it's 2:40, okay. Oh, it's just after lunch for you then? Where are you then? Hi Testing Limits, welcome on. How are you? Just wanted to see what you're into today. We are currently working on our latest cosplay, our April cosplay, which is Andrea from Aurora Kingdom. Aura Kingdom, I think. Might have said that wrong again. I don't know if it's Aurora or Aura. Yeah. But yeah, I showed at the beginning of the stream all of the materials that we're using for the costume, like the fabrics and stuff. We cleaned up a little bit of some of the 3D printing pieces that I did, and now we are working on the corset leaves. We're taping it onto 2mm EVA foam, and then we're gonna cut it out. Lots and lots of taping with an intention, kitty. He just wants attention. Yep. It's like slowly I'll have to move the camera so she won't be in the stream anymore from the overhead one, but she's over now. Into your hard work ethic, you know, there's a ton that goes into keeping up the pace. Oh yeah, it's a bit, but yeah, I enjoy it, which is good. My plan would be in the future to one day be able to, like, I enjoy making a costume every month, but I would like to slow down a bit and not have such a hard deadline. Which the deadlines are all self-made by me, but yeah. But to do more tutorials on things, and kind of like, I don't know, just relax a little bit more, I think would be nice. But right now I kind of have to keep this pace so that way I can have a steady income and still pay all my bills and stuff. And I'm good with it. Maybe in a year or two, it'll change a bit, but yeah. I really love crafting and just making things. It's very relaxing for me. It's like doing a new puzzle all the time, trying to figure out how to put certain puzzle pieces together to make it work, experiencing new techniques, like for this one. So the two new things that I'm planning on doing for this costume are, one is gonna be doing castings, silicone castings, and then doing resin, or silicone mold, sorry, and then doing resin castings, which is something I've always wanted to do. I used to do it for when I did jewelry designs, and I would do metal castings where you would do investment in, which is like a white powdery thing. You put it into a kiln, and then we did the centrifugal force of, like, you put your pod with your piece that it would be burnt out, and then you have like a little, kind of like a train cart, and then you'd pour your melted metal into it, and normally it was bronze or silver, and then you release the hatch and it would spin and shoot all of your metal into the little casting. I can't talk today. I'm so bad at this. So I used to do that just at a different type of casting, where this one it's like mold making and stuff. So that's one technique that I'm learning this month. And then the other one is potentially iron on vinyl for fabric. So I've got a bunch of the materials to try for the first time. So yeah, excited about that. And Jen, thank you for the new follow. Much love. You're jumping into tutorial stuff after Ultimate Cosplay and not stopped about the workload. Oh, okay. Well, it's good that you're gonna be jumping into tutorials too. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Evan. Yeah. Before I got the jewelry design job, I was working as a teaching assistant for the metals class, so I did all, so 3 or 4 beginner metals, and I was teaching each class how to metal smith, how to cut metal by hand, how to solder, and for the professor, I was also working under her, doing her specific, like, own personal work, and she did castings every day, so we do so classes were on like 2 days during the week, so I do 2 classes for each day, or I guess technically 4 classes for each day. It must have been 3. So there's 2 on both of those days, and then there was 1 day on the off day. That's what it was. And on the off day, I would spend the whole day casting, so you do a full day of investment, and then it has to sit 24 hours in a kiln, and then while that's being like in the kiln, it would be literally, we would do at least 20 flasks a day, and that's mixing each one, spruing up each of the pieces, which was doing flowers for her and thistles, and then casting. It was such a long process, so I really enjoyed it. A lot of tedious stuff, but it was a lot of fun. I've not done casting in a very long time. Even at my jewelry design job, we would do the castings, like I'd screw up everything and send it off for castings. We didn't do it ourselves. There was another department that did all the castings for us. So it's been, 6 years since I've done that? Ooh. Yeah. Don't like competition. Actually, I do like competition. I don't like competing, but I do like setting goals of like, I want to improve and do this, and I want mine to look better. Like self-competing, I guess. But yeah. Okay. Now competitions, they in person anyway, make me so stressed out. I never really had fun competing in person, especially since you had to be like behind a curtain at a convention, and it's like I could be out just having fun and hanging out with people, and no, I'm stuck behind a curtain for 6 hours to be on the stage for 1 minute. I'm scarier than I look. Oh no! Yeah, back in the day. That's where all my safety stuff comes from. Because I have so many stories of like beginner students with metalsmithing, and especially when it comes to like the Dremel and like the jewelry flex shafts and oh, sorry, Fluffles. But so many stories of the first day. So we don't start off, or well, we didn't start off all of the beginners straight off with the bench and everything. You didn't get to use a Dremel till halfway through the semester. And on that first day, you walked around with the face shield because so many people working with metal, you want to put a little bit of pressure, but you don't want to do it too much. If you heat up too much with your sanding stuff, so we didn't use a sanding drum, we used, basically it was a V, and you put your sandpaper in between, and then you would turn your foot pedal on, and it would rotate and curl all of the sandpaper around it, so you could change the sanding paper that you wanted all the time. And so we did that, but on that first day, so many people's little like sanding drum would break in half because they'd put too much pressure on it. And so I just have so many stories like that, and just, safety first. Sorry, I got off track. I don't know what we were talking about. I just kind of like went down memory lane a bit. Back in my day, we did this. That's basically what I did. Sorry. Yeah. Just poke me, Tiffany. Tiffany, stop that. Stop that. We don't want to hear that. Since she's not on my lap anymore. I don't know if she's... Yeah, she's not in the room anymore. You went to a trade school for mechanics, and more people than you would think would put their fingers into... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Back in my day, we had to walk uphill, we had to walk uphill both ways while making our costumes. Oh. I changed it a little just great, but yeah. Okay. You winter strappers or whatever it's called. You don't know what it means to metalsmith. No, it's all good. I still managed to like say something kind of similar, I guess. Yeah, I got that story from the back in my day thing. You did please. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get off my lawn, you winter strappers. Rawr. I'm that person, but with people's dogs pooping. My gosh. I'm definitely a Karen when it comes to that. I'll open the window and be like, pick up your poop. Just because there's so many people that don't do it here. That's my one pet peeve for like that. Yeah. To be fair, all of the people that I have yelled at, they don't walk their dog in front of my place anymore. People just have outside. Like, I get we're in the country, but we're, hi, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Oh yeah, I've yelled at 3 neighbors, actually, because of it. Because I'm constantly working here. There is a side, so where I live is a bunch of townhomes. The townhomes, technically, like, I'm in the country, but it's a little townhome neighborhood with a sidewalk, and most of them will just leave their poop there. Like on the sidewalk or next to it, and there's like rules for this place where you can get fined if you don't do it or whatever. I'm gonna start taking pictures. I'm like that much like just grumped out at people. But I get it if you're in like the country and there's not sidewalks and there's not like it's your own yard kind of thing, but this is not that type of place. So yeah. And there's so many kids. Like, my townhome has 4 different units. And there's like 20 townhomes right here with our own little sidewalk for this place. So there's like the road, which is right here, which there's a sidewalk next to the road. And then there's the townhomes, which were a tiny bit lower, and there's another sidewalk specifically for the townhomes. And it just drives me nuts. And there's so many kids that are just like, we know I'm not a fan of kids, but there's so many little kids that are constantly going back on their scooters and stuff and like walking in the grass, and it's just awful. Yeah. Okay, I'm done ranting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're too not a fan? Yeah. In Austin, you, like, it was, an actual city law where you'd get a fine, and I think it was $500 per offense. And then here, it's just your rent goes up. Basically, you get a fine on your rent. So, not to mention you're not supposed to have pets. technically out in the country too. Your neighbors refuse to put their dogs on a leash, then freak out when their dog Oh, I know. Most people, they walk their dogs on a leash here. But there's a few that don't. And we've seen them get hit here. It's like the first year I lived here, there was 3 wrecks right across the street within a week. And it was just like, where am I living? And it's a school zone. The speed limit's 30. And so many people speed here, especially at night when, like, because you got the skate park right across the street. So all of the high school kids that go and skateboard, they'll come in their cars and they'll have races. And just go to 60. And it's 30 here. And the cops still, like, ticket people, but not at night. So it's a little annoying. Yeah. And step away, bitch fat kid's gonna eat. Oh, it's okay, we're just caring. We're just being a Karen right now. Complaining about dogs and people not picking up their poop and speeding. And I'm an old lady right now. I'm around on golf carts and... Oh yeah, that's funny. We don't get the golf carts here. But I'm not... There's like... So... The part where I live is like the poor section of the town, because this is technically an old people retirement town, where you retire and you come here and everything's stupid expensive, except for the poor section that's next to the college, which is a private college, so it's even more expensive. But yeah, it sucks. So, but there's like, I think 3 gated, or I think 1's gated, but 3 neighborhoods that are around a golf course. Because so many people want to golf. Blech. Not my thing. Your old neighbors that would do fireworks at 3 a.m. Ooh. I'm still in the city, even though I'm in the country. Like, technically the city limits, so you can't do fireworks. And they hardcore ticket for that. But yeah, in the country part of it, they the best place here is so we have the only thing to do here in the middle of nowhere is the river. River everywhere, like every bridge there's a river underneath. There's tons and tons of access points with like nobody at them. Some of them are better, some of them are worse. But probably about 30 minutes down the street, there's a dam. And the dam is the best place to go and just sit and relax, but they have like the boats come in and then you'll get the waves. It's the only place that you can do boats. And they do every 4th of July at the dam. All of the rednecks come out with fireworks on the dam, and you don't want to sit on the dam, you want to be on the opposite side, so you don't want to cross over, because there's like, the dam water comes over, and so there's concrete on both sides. So I like sitting on the opposite side, but you don't want to be on that side, because you'll be stuck. But they come with like a pallet, like 5 feet by 5 feet of nothing but fireworks, and it's so fun to watch, but it's a little crazy. Just a wee bit. Yeah. The damn water, I know. We're gonna start getting my country slur out, and I'm gonna start talking like this because we're talking so much country out here. And y'all are gonna actually know that I'm from Texas because I've got a country accent. They do fireworks shows over, oh yeah. I think we have like actually for the city here a fireworks show, but it's like, where the redneck one in the middle of the country is like, it's good to people watch. It's kind of cool. So, the way you pronounce button leads me to believe you're not so, oh. Is it button or baton or I don't know. I have to think about how I say it. Button? Is that what you want? Okay, all of those are down. I pronounced it 100% correctly. Okay, sure, sure. Alrighty, how are we doing on time? Good, good. The button and the water. Oh yeah, for the longest time I called it Waterburger, not Whataburger. I didn't learn that until college. And like people corrected me and I was like, what? Because I never actually, I guess, read the logo. I just heard it and I said it. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's still Waterburger. I have to really think about Whataburger. Hydro-infused burgers. That's funny. You called it Whataburger too as a kid. Your parents didn't announce. Oh yeah. Wait, do they have one near you? Just great. Okay, do you want to guess the word that it picked you up on, Foot? I'll let you guess. I'll prove it in just a second, but yeah. I know. So, the word that it picked this... I'll read the sentence too. And y'all can guess which word Automod, or, Automod picked up. They should change their name 1 year to April Fools to Waterburger. Release some cool apparel to go along with it. Lol. And that one's even more funny. Okay, and then the next one that Foot got caught on was... What was it last time? You chicken, question mark? So yeah, it picked up Fools on your first one. And then the second one was You Chicken, which is what it picked up. Okay, I'm a little behind on messages, sorry. You have a lot of family in Texas? Okay. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. I've had a lot of photo shoots where like I have a deadline and then I'll have to just like I have it planned for doing it outside, but it ends up being an inside one because of weather. Can't guess the right. Sorry, Wizard, I forgot. Yeah, technically, if you guess it, you'll get picked up on it. Oh, okay, so this one now, it tagged 2 words, but so it tagged You Chicken again, which I don't know, but it also it flagged LMAO, laughing my ass off. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me why it flagged that one. You can't say You Chicken. Sorry. It's not allowed on the channel. Waterbury's expanding, so it'd be cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes me improve it each time. That's why sometimes I'll read it, but I won't get up. But yeah. Oh, but it what? Okay, that's funny. So it was capital L that picked it up. So I don't know why Terribles didn't, unless that's a capital I. It hates you, it likes you, Terrible. I don't know. Yeah, it hates you, Foot. Like, Terrible could write it, but you can't. So I guess you've been picked up too many times. So be careful, because it could ban you. I don't know. I don't know. That's funny. Maybe, I don't know. That is one of my, like, the things that makes me laugh the most is when somebody's words that are random gets flagged, and then it's like, oh, yeah, this makes no sense why it was picked up. My hair, there we go. It thinks you're bullying me. Sad day. Y'all are so mean to me, chat. Calling me a you chicken and laughing your ass off at me. Jokes. There we go. Hi, Sotex Pokemon. It's been a while. How are you today? Oh, okay. We are working on our Andrea cosplay today. It doesn't like you fools. Fool. I can say it, but you cannot. I'm too lazy to get up right now too, so it's not gonna show up for you, Terrible. Sorry. You're good, just got home from work not too long ago. Oh, okay. Hope your day went well. Hopefully it wasn't too worky and just a normal work day. Could have fooled you. I know. Yeah. One of the full. Yay! You know what I'm. Okay, I didn't know. I always say that, but I don't think people know my reference of that. Yeah. Been a while. I've been busy with things. You moved recently and found out there is a tandy. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I love Tandy Leather. They unfortunately, like a year or two ago, got rid of their membership discount thingy or whatever. So everything's still expensive, but it's a lot more fun to go in person and get all your stuff now. Yeah, Excalibur. I wanted to make at one point I wanted to make a costume of him because I thought it would be funny. The handy cane and top hat. Yep. It's been a while since I've seen that show too. I am up to date with Attack on Titans. We're not going to do spoilers at all. We're not going to talk about it, but I did finish it, and now they're, like I guessed at the very beginning, they say it's the last season. But it is. They're just gonna, you know, not release the second half for another year kind of thing. So. But yeah. Been watching that. Summit was one of your friends' text tones each time they texted. That's funny. Yeah, one of my friends, every time I talk to them, they're always like, "Ooh." Same kind of thing. Also saw Jan's fabric, which is nearby. Also the same shopping. Oh, cool, cool. How far did you move? Or where did you move? South Austin? Oh, cool, cool. So you're probably near the high school Crockett then. I'd like to move back to Austin at some point, but it's just so expensive. And it's not really like, it's not really Austin to me anymore. It's a new version of Austin than how I grew up. Darn you Californian peoples. Crockett's farther north? I thought Crockett, because for me, so my dad was in the Bowie district, and we were South Austin, and then Crockett was my mom's district, and it was more south, I thought, closer to I-35, but I may be wrong. It's been a while. You were thinking traffic. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've got mid-Austin is Austin High, and then up north is the expensive area is Westlake, and then I think you have Travis too over there. Expensive. Yes. Yeah. I'd like to be, like, most of my friends are, I have, like, a few friends in San Antonio, but most of my friends are in Austin doing my World War II reenactments. Those are all in Austin, and it'd be nice to be closer to Austin to just go and hang out with them and, like, do more tank events and things, and yeah. I always like hanging out at Jason's shop. I don't know if you're on still or not, but working at his shop too, helping out as much as I can. It's a nice break to go from cosplaying to go to helping on military vehicles, and like, just, I think last time I helped out with the Sherman, I did something where it was on the lathe. It was the first time I used a lathe, and Jason was teaching me how to do it, and it took forever, but it still managed to do it. That, also working on the tracks, had to use the, it was the air compressor drill, and we had the giant, me and terminologies of tools, I'm terrible, but the thing like there, and it's got like a stop sign, and you put it on the tracks, and it unscrews it, and I had to change all of those out, and I had a lot of fun with that, so. Oh, I was like, why did it oh, damn it, I thought AutoMod, because AutoMod highlights the words that are flagged, and I was like, why is AutoMod highlighting gives Tiffany some leftover ice cream? Like, what? But you highlighted it yourself. Okay, sorry. maybe an impact wrench? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know which ones go to which by looks and stuff, but I'm terrible with names of tools. And I do sound effects for everything. We know this about me. Jeez. Okay. So what are you doing in Austin for work now, Success? Oh, you try? Yes, I love ice cream. Oh my gosh, it's part of your daily like food consumption. Yes, yes. That and cupcakes. Also, Automon also hands Tiffany some leftover ice. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I was asking, what job are you doing in Austin now since you moved? The same job? What was that? I don't remember. For some reason, I was thinking it was like delivery truck driver, but I don't think it's that. I'm thinking of somebody else, and I'm really confused on things. It's been a long time. Home Depot. Okay, cool, cool. You never get to around to. I mean, I wasn't able to last time too because I was sick. It got rescheduled 3 times because of 2 being, or well, I guess all 3 were weather related. And then on the 3rd time, I was sick and couldn't show up, and it sucked. I was very sad. Is my hand all good? Yeah. It's still every now and then, like, so we're in case anybody didn't know, over a year ago, so I'm a reenactor on a World War II Sherman tank, and I'm the tank commander, and in the tank hatch, we had just loosened up everything and made things so the hatch opens and closes really easily. Well, we were going around a turn really fast, and I ducked to go under trees, and we've never had it where it moved before. It would, like, get stuck staying open. Well, this was our first time with them being loose, and it slammed the hatch onto my 3 fingers on the knuckles. And they're pretty good. Every now and then, like, I still have to pull them out of place, because they get stiff, especially if I work a lot. But they've been pretty good lately. I still have my awful shakes, which probably didn't help at all, but yeah. It's normal. Can't get Tiff to the tank. Bring the tank to Tiff! Yes. Roll out! Yeah. The apartment. That would be a very, very long and slow route to bring the tank to me. I think the fastest it gets, I want to say 40, but I don't think it goes that fast. But I don't remember. I know we've clocked it once, and I just don't remember offhand. It's been years. Okay. Nah, you don't want our neighbors to think she's weird or anything. As I sit at night with the room glowing, windows open, listening to some weeb stuff with a respirator on. Gosh. I swear my neighbors think I'm like a nut. Every time I have to do a photo shoot, I like will peek out my front door. And it's nicer now because there's a building next to me, so I'm kind of like in a little hidden nook where beforehand I was like the in unit and you could see me come out in whatever costume I was, but I'll kind of look and be like, Nobody's around. Run to the car. Just because, like, for me being in the country, everybody's like, they don't understand what this is, and it's a lot of people that are like, you'll start getting questions of like, oh, this is cool, like, you should come to my kid's birthday party, and this and that, and then it's very difficult. So yeah, and you get a lot of people that are just like, sit there and start taking pictures and stuff, and like, okay, thanks, appreciate the love, but I'm gonna run away now. Leave me alone. Yeah. I don't want social interactions. Also, because, like, everybody's old, too. And it's not like young kids. It's all old guys that just don't understand. Basically, it's the equivalent of trying to explain how to use a cell phone for your, like, 90-year-old grandparents. Yeah. No, I don't want to be... I don't mind getting in cosplay for, like, esports events and for conventions and things like that, but I don't want to be a sideshow. The best, like, for me, it's happened once where, when I was in my Ariel cosplay from, like, Ariel from Diablo 3 at Anime Matsuri a few years ago, but, like, when it got hit, like, blew up big. That one, there happened to be a movie in the park at the, like, right across the street from the convention, and I was taking pictures with, like, guests and stuff at the convention, was having a lot of fun with that, but then it started being where a bunch of families with like 20 kids are like, no, stand here, and they were like forcing me to stop and take pictures with people, and like it wasn't really more, it just was, I didn't like it. I don't want to be like somebody at like Fiesta, Texas wearing a costume for you to come over and take a picture and then like kick them on the side kind of thing. And I don't want to be treated like shit. And that's kind of how I see birthday parties and stuff. I'm not there to entertain you kind of thing. The booth bathe? Yeah, I mean, that's different. Like, conventions, I'm fine with that kind of stuff. But because everybody there has a like-minded, for the most part, view on things, they like the same things, it's not people harassing you for looking like a devil, evil character, and they're hardcore religious and like, I don't like that. No. Just had a birthday just saying, well, happy late birthday, no, I'm not coming to your party. Yeah. Don't want to be treated like a monkey or show. Yeah, I'm not a monkey for your circus. Yeah. It's like the other thing for birthday parties, it's not people making, for the most part, it's not people that come and dress up at them. They're not making their costumes. They're renting it from some, like, place, for the most part. And so you're not really concerned with people trashing it. And if somebody like spills something on it, no big deal. The dry cleaners will get it out. No, you can't do that with a handmade leather piece. It's permanently stained. You can't do some of that stuff. And people at birthday parties, for the most part, wouldn't understand that this is handmade, this took time, like, no. Winston build, oh. I've seen one amazing Winston build, and that was, I can't name the cosplay. It was, I think a dad and his daughter that built it. I might be wrong by that. But, it was the Winston that was the, like, devil kind of one with the cracks and, like, the It was cool. Yeah. Okay, that is all of our pieces. Huzzah! Took forever, but we did it. What is this? What is this? Who has summoned me? What do you know, Joanne's? I don't want you. Okay. Easy clap. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. So. Put them in our piles now. If you haven't seen that one, you followed someone on Facebook who specified in big bulky builds and she did Winston for PostCon. Oh, okay. J. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have seen one other Winston, but I don't remember offhand. Oh, I'm just putting these into piles. Also, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have been enjoying our stream so far. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Yee. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I'm a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch, and I've been making a new cosplay every single month for over a year now. So yes, and thank you for your follow, Ash. Much love. It didn't show it up in my feed though. It just did it in the activity feed and not in the chat. Weird, weird. But yeah, we are working on our Andrea costume. So, boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna put it this way because it's going a different way. So many pieces. Okay, there's all of them. So now to match up the second halves. A little rolly. So I want to next visually see all of the pieces stacked up for the final piece, because I'm not exactly sure how thick it's going to be with all of the overlapping, but I want to make sure I'm okay with that and I don't need to trim any pieces. with this piece, ooh, technically, well, I guess we'll do it backwards and then we'll flip it. So how I have it right now, so this is how it's supposed to look when all the pieces are attached. Technically, the larger ones at the bottom are supposed to be first, and then all of these are on top of it, but if I do that, it hides everything. So I think I'm gonna do it backwards order, and then I'll like tape this end and flip it so I can see. So my chat thing is like messed up right now. I'm gonna I'm going to, what is this? Okay, so my chat messed up a long time ago. Let me see. So it stopped when Sidtech said, laughing my ass off. Oh no, it said some, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just refresh the page and see if that works, because my site on Twitch is messed up. There, now it's fixed. Okay. Okay, I think it's good now. Somebody put something in chat. So we can test it real quick, because it's like new. Alright, okay, it's good. I got it. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. I was like, it's really quiet now. Okay. Yeah, we good. We good. Some of these are in different orders, but this is how I'm going to do it right now. So I can at least see it. No, thanks. Okay. Yeah, the whole stream has been for the butt wings. Yep. Butt wings! So I can fly! We did a little bit of working on the cleanup of the prints though at the beginning. See, this is what I was afraid of, is the build up here. No worries. Stick. And the rest of the pieces. That one's like kind of there. Yeah. Okay. Look at all the feather pieces. But yeah, I'll probably do where the bottom pieces, whichever one lays flat, I'll have those as the base, and then I'll trim them based off of where they sit. Because technically, if they're only going to go to here, I don't have to have this whole piece come to here, and that's going to make it a lot less thick. And I'm going to have the wires on the back to kind of hold them up a little bit more, I think. So yeah. Is there a better image of the dress somewhere? You can Google search Andrea and then AURA Kingdom, and that'll give you images. So yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I want to sand all of my edges so they're round. We're gonna have to heat treat each piece. Do the vein in the center. AURA Kingdom. That's the game that it's from. I'm just put them back in their piles real quick. Okay. There's a lot of little pieces just do this. And that's not even the flower part. So I still gotta do the flowery flower. But yeah, that's it. Oh. So yeah, work I gotta do tonight still is, of course, we gotta clean up all the 3D prints. So all of those things we gotta do. We got this. But we did get a good part. A part of our supports done, so I'm gonna need to get some of the other things, so. The materials of the feathers that we're using are 2mm EVA foam. Yeah. So, be that, the roses are gonna be EVA foam, the butt wings are gonna be EVA foam, and then it's a lot of fabric, a lot of the gems pieces, and the headdress piece, they're all gonna be 3D printed right now, and then I am going to make silicone molds and do resin castings for the first time. So I'm trying that out. I wanted a break from making larger pieces from foam, so yeah. I have most of the CAD work done. I'm only finishing up, so I've got these pieces, which are the hair pieces, are done, and all of the gems that are on them are being printed on the printer right now. But she's also got like a crown right here. And the crown CAD is done, but now I have to do, she's got like extra little pointy things on it that come out that connect to a headband. So I gotta decide if I want to 3D print a headband, because the crown has to interlock into the headband to sit there. You can't just like glue it on top and be like, it's kind of attached. So I'm gonna have to still do pieces, so I'm probably gonna do clear acrylic attachments inside of it to hold it at least 2 anchor points to the headband, which at that point I might as well just 3D print a headband because there's other pieces that attach to it. So probably another 2 hours of CAD work for me doing that, but then otherwise all of the 3D printing is, or 3D modeling is done, and then the 3D printing will be the last of it, and I can start doing castings. Yee! So I'm excited about that. But yeah, it's busy day. Busy day. I'm gonna put this here, and I think we're pretty close to ending time, so I'll go ahead and do end. Boop boop. Boop. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching our stream today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch. We've been making a new cosplay every single month for over a year. So busy. But yeah, you can follow me on any of my social medias. They're all there in the chatty chat. Also, big thank you to all of the support we received today, all of the new follows. If you are new to the channel, press the follow button and join our community. Yeah. And then thank you for the host we received today. Thank you for the tier 2 resub from Iconic Magic. Thank you for the resub from Killtech, the resub from Caspian, the resub from Discarded Foot, the resub from OMG, Daniel for gifting 7 subs to the channel today, Caspian for gifting 1 sub to the channel today, Evil Ted for the $25 donation, Adam the Maltese Fashion for the resub, and Wizard Grim for the tier 2 resub today. A lot of support today. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. We're getting close to our goal of 150 subs, where we have decided that I'm gonna wear cosplay live on stream. So yeah, slowly getting to there. Yay! But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Let me see if anybody is currently on. I gotta move this. I move that here as I look for something. Let me see if anybody else is doing cosplay today. Boop, 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 boop. Twitch. Anybody I'm following? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I've got my volume going. Sorry about that. Let's see. Ooh, somebody doing ceramics, which would be cool. Let's see this one. Oh no, I don't want volume. No volume. Bonjour. Okay, I'm gonna send you over to this person's. Boop boop boop. Oh, wrong button. Let's do. Oops. This. I think I got it right. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Much love and enjoy the raid to Paige S. Harris. So yes. In 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Next stream is on Wednesday.